Hi, it's Debbie Barnett from MahjCon, and I'm going to be doing a series of short videos to show you around the exercise room at ilovemahj.com. So let's go ahead and head over to I Love Mahj now so we can start out with exercise number 1. When you first log into your I Love Mahj account, you may or may not land here at the game launchpad. However, if you don't, you're going to want to click on play and click directly on the exercise room. And that'll take you right into the exercise room. If you happen to land here at the game launchpad, you can scroll down because the exercise room is directly below the game launchpad. This is where we play and practice against bots and also schedule games to play with our friends. But today, it's all about the exercise room. So the first exercise we're going to be doing for this first video is the make your hand exercise. And you could do this by choosing sequential order or the random order. The difference is that the sequential order will take you through each one of the lines on the card, starting at the upper left-hand side of the card with the 2025 category, and it'll go through the entire card. Random order is going to pick random hands throughout the card. I prefer that you use sequential order to begin with if you're a newer player. And this way, you'll get a chance to go through each and every one and not know which ones you haven't done yet, which is what would happen with random order. Let's go ahead and launch the exercise. And let's read what it says here on the screen. First of all, make sure that you have the 2025 card checked. We're not going to do a section because we have it automatically defaulted to all sections, going through every single hand on the card, but you can change it to just go through every single hand in one particular section. But again, like I said, I prefer you start with all, especially if you're a newer player. And it says click tiles below to make the following hand and then click validate. Well, here is the first hand that they want us to make. What I want you to do before we start this exercise is locate the 2025 line 1 hand. Take a look on your card and let's read what's in parentheses. It says any 3 suits like pungs can be 2s or 5s in opposite suits. So if you look at this hand right now, you're going to see it's got 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. That means we have to utilize all 3 suits. That's what that visually tells us. Now we read in parentheses to see if there's any changes to that. And the changes is that it's telling us that we can use 2s or 5s for these pungs. And what is a pung? Any 3 like tiles. That's right. Okay, so then let's start making this hand. We've got a Kong of flowers, and what's a Kong? Any 4 like tiles grouped together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I wanted to remove one of these, or if I added too many by accident, I can click on it, or I can drag it back up. Either way works, whatever you like better. Now, what if I decided, you know what, I want to use a joker in here instead? I can click on it and I can put the joker there. I can even move the joker to nest it or hug it between the tiles, like you learned probably from your instructor. Next is the 2025 single grouping here. So I'm going to start out, I think I'll use cracks to begin with. And I'm going to get my 0, which is the soap. And I'm going to click on the 2 and the 5. And then for my next grouping, instead of 2s, because it says in parentheses I could use 5s, let's go ahead and do that. All right, I've used cracks already, so I have to use another suit. I think I'll use a joker there and move it there so it looks pretty like I'm supposed to do. And I'll use the final suit of 5 dots. That's the hand, I believe, but let's click on validate and check it out. We got it right. Very good. Now, if you got it wrong, it's going to let you know why you might have gotten it wrong. So let's try again, and let's do this one like this. Let's see what happens here. It's wrong. Why? It could be the wrong combination of pungs, kongs, or quints. Could be the wrong combination of suits. I could be using a joker for a singular pair. Let me look. I did. I used a joker for the 5. Not gonna work. Oh, wait a minute. This is the 2025 category. It only uses 2, 0, 2s, and 5s for numbers. I put 4s here. I think those should have been either 2s or 5s. Oh, yes. Now, what can we do here? We can either try the hand again, or we can click on Show Solution. And what did it do? It fixed it for us. And it ended up using 2s, but we know it could be 2s or 5s for those pungs. Beautiful. Now you could try it again yourself, or you could move on to the next hand. We're going to try one more hand for this exercise, and then I'm going to end this video so that we can go to the next video and you can see the next exercise that's up. All right, let's try the line 2 in 2025. Again, it's going in sequential order, so it's just the next line down. We've got 3 colors. We do have 3 colors here, but it's really only 2 colors because the zeros are not a suit in this case. These are considered a neutral tile. They don't take on a suit at all. 3, 2, 1, cut. Now, how many colors do we see here? When we look at this hand, how many colors do we see here? Well, we do see 3 colors, but the zeros are considered a neutral tile. And when we use all zeros like this, what do we have to use? We have to use the soap or the white dragon, and therefore that is not considered one of the suits. They have to be those soaps, and all 4 of them. Of course, you can use a joker because it is a kong here. So actually, we only have 2 suits here. And if you look at line 2 on the card and what it says in parentheses, you'll see it says any 2 suits. So I'm going to start out with dots. I could use a joker if I want, and I'm going to use my zeros, which are my soap, and I am going to use a joker there. Move it in here and nest it or hug it. And then I need to use my second suit because both the 2 and 5 are showing in the same color. I've already used dots. That means I could use cracks or beams. So I think I'll try the beams. I'll use a joker there as well and validate. And there you go. Congratulations. Well, that's the exercise, Make a Hand, and it's going to help you tremendously to learn the card. Stick with it, even if you're finding it a little challenging in the beginning, but it is a very fun and intuitive exercise. All right, well, I'm going to sign off from this video, and I'll see you in video 2 to go through the next exercise.